everyone, and welcome to today's video. I'm doing some paper crafting and I'm going to be playing with some new digital kits from our shop. We'll show you what those look like. So here are the Blue Forest tags, and there's 50 tags in this kit. Here are the Blue Forest fussy cuts, tons of beautiful fun fussy cuts, and then of course a matching paper collection. If you are a monthly kit club member on our site www.pinkmonarchprints.com, then these kits, some of them or all of them, are freebies for you for the next couple of weeks. So if you are a member, just go to the page where you would regularly download your monthly kit, and then you just scroll past that and then you will see the freebies. Our premium bundle members will get these two kits on screen, and then the gold members will also get the paper kit. So yeah, but if you're not a member and you don't want to become a member, then feel free to just check out those kits on Etsy or just use this journal idea as inspiration and use papers you already have on hand. I'm also using 2 pages from our Blue French Toile paper pad, which is dropping this Saturday, March 15th. And you guys, it is so good. I absolutely love it. These are great, and that'll be available on our site. So make sure to check that out, and the shop will only be open for a few days and then we're closing it up again. Okay, now that we are past all of that stuff, then we can move on to our tutorial for today. So I wanted to make a fun tutorial using these new gorgeous elements. I love it. This kit just is like so whimsical to me. But the craft I'm going to show you today can be used on any journal page that you have. You don't even have to have these supplies. So let's get started. First and foremost, this is my journal page that I'm using. You can use any journal page that you already have. I have kind of a plan in my head, so this is what mine looks like, and yours definitely does not have to look like that at all. But essentially, just imagine that this is your journal page. The first thing that I'm going to do is glue these 2 pieces together to create a strong journal page. This is probably something you won't do because oftentimes your journal isn't going to look like what I'm doing today. Your journal could literally just be a book or a handmade journal that you've already made. But this is kind of, I don't know, I hope to show you guys more about this journal later, but for today I'm just doing my very first page in it, and I was really struggling to get it centered. It's really difficult to center it when I don't have a top-down view and I'm trying to get a good angle for filming, so that's why it took me so many times, but let's just fast forward through that. And now that I have my somewhat centered journal page, it is time to start adding some elements on. My first thing I wanted to add on was this black and white postcard. This is from a separate digital kit, kind of a scrap piece I had lying around. I'll make sure to link that in the description of this video as well if you are interested. But anyways, I was planning on using this scrap piece of paper as a pocket at the very bottom of my page. So I went ahead and I used my art glitter glue and put it all around the edges except for that top edge, and then flip it over and glued it down as a pocket. Yes, the glue in my bottle is art glitter glue. I just put it in a small bottle because it seems to work a lot better and it gets clogged way less often. So that is what that is. And then I glued that pocket down. Again, I was having some struggles with centering things, but I hope you guys can look past that. And then I wanted to decorate the pocket. So this mushroom fussy cut is one of my absolute favorites. So I wanted to incorporate it in a very front and center type of way. So that's why I'm putting it here. And I'm actually leaving it open as a pocket as well, so I can kind of use it as a corner tuck later on. I mean, seriously, I love how this is turning out. I love the blues, the dark blues, the bright blues. I think it's super cute and something that I don't think I've done a lot of, this style. And now that we have that corner tuck ready to go, I have these 2 tags that I wanted to put on the inside, so here they are. They're really cute, but I needed to add an eyelet, so I hurried and did that. And just a little reminder that no matter what type of paper crafter you are, you don't have to add like tags into that mushroom corner tuck pocket. You can add so many other fun things. Like I've seen people do Polaroids, little notes, just any type of picture, or like receipts from like a concert they went to. I don't know. People get really creative with it and it's super fun. Anyways, I am just kind of sticking to the digitals from the kit because I love them. It's kind of what I like to do. It's just a fun little hobby for me. And I wanted to add this kind of little file folder tag shape into the pocket, but I was like, the pocket's a little big, and so I wanted to make a way for it to not get lost in the pocket, so I added some string on. This worked super well, but for me to finish the rest of the project, I needed to kind of set it aside, and we need to fill up this space up top. So I kind of had an idea for this, and it was basically just to layer the tags, and at the very end of this video, you're going to see what was kind of so special about why I did this. This is kind of the whole unique part of this journal page that's not as basic. Like, you guys are gonna love it. It's just fun. So basically, here is what happening. What is happening? What am I saying? Anyway, that bottom tag with the 2 butterflies is actually going to be a flip so that you can put things on the back of it as well. So I grabbed these 2 little tabs that I've had lying around, and I simply added glue, and just add glue to one side. I did both sides. You're just supposed to do one side, and you glue it down wherever you want onto some sort of piece of paper. This is the piece of paper I am using. It's a tag. You could just do it with a scrap piece of paper and it would totally work. But again, you don't want glue on both sides, so I went ahead and wiped that off, and then I added on my second one. This time I made sure to only put glue onto that front side, and then I glued it down. And then here you're going to be able to see kind of the hinge, almost, it's kind of a hinge that is taking and place. This next step is where the magic happens. So you're going to grab a smaller layering piece. I just wanted to do a butterfly on butterfly. I just thought that was really cute, and I love butterflies, so it worked out for me. But anyway, you're going to center it and align it where you want. Then you're going to hole punch. From this point, you can add either an eyelet or a brad of some sort. I think you could even figure out a way to do this with like string, just whatever you have on hand. This is just the basic principle. And then look at this, you have a nice little, it kind of just swings open. I don't really know the word for that right now, but on the bright side, it's really cute. Sometimes I don't know what to say during these videos, so I do my best to make it entertaining for you guys. So thank you for watching if you've made it this far. Anyways, if you did use an eyelet, make sure you don't clamp down it too hard because you want it to be loose enough that that tag can swivel. Then I simply glued down the other side of the tabs so that it can open up like this. Oh my goodness, so cute. And I needed to add something onto the back of this tag and cover up that eyelet, so I chose this gorgeous little birdhouse fussy cut, which is so cute. And again, I wanted to leave it open as a tuck pocket. I think the more pockets and things like that you can incorporate into a project, the more interesting it's going to be. But if you don't want it as interactive, you can just glue things down instead. So I glued down that fussy cut, and then I decided these are the 2 tags that I want on the inside right here. I think they're super cute. They're just really little and just perfect. I added those in, and then as a finishing touch, I added a little bit of glue onto this long end of the fussy cut, just due to the unique shape it has. I wanted it to be secure, so I just glued that down, and then those little tags can just slide in and out, and they are just super fun. Just a fun little element to add, just a hidden surprise. Cute. Anyways, let's move on to our next thing. For this next part, I just grabbed this long tag that I thought was so cute with the little mushrooms and some writing space, and I just wanted to hide those hinges. So I added plenty of glue and covered the whole surface, and then just glued those down. I still wanted to make sure that the hinge could fold, so I didn't put it right up next to the fold of the hinge. I just brought it down just a little bit, and it was good to go. For a final finishing touch, I just thought the bottom right corner looked a little empty, and so I added this just little circle ephemera piece there, and I just thought that was cute and just added kind of the needed look. And now we can do a little walkthrough, and I can show you guys something fun that you can do as an option with this journal page. So the first thing first is that this little mushroom is actually a pocket, and so is that little piece in the back, and there's just some really fun, beautiful elements in this. And here is our swivel. Swivel, that's the word I was looking for earlier. Swivel tag that flips open and has some more fussy cut tuck pockets with some little tags. and this really cute mushroom tag. So let me show you the fun idea that I had. Okay, here it is. You can use your swivel tag as a way to secure your entire page and just keep everything from moving around. You just open up your swivel tag and then tuck it into that pocket from our very first step, and it's just a fun idea. I also wanted to kind of keep things, I don't know, like balanced, you know, aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So I scooted over that tag and I thought that just was perfect. And it looks so cute. You guys, this is kind of just a fun method. I didn't even really plan on doing it, but then it kind of just worked out. Or if you don't like that, you can just flip your tag back to normal or tuck it in. I don't know, it's just kind of fun. Just a cool interactive method to mix your journaling up. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick video, and we will see you in our next video. See you later. Bye.